Greetings, friends, and welcome to the Kind of Funny Morning Show for December 15th. We're on the 15th today?
Yeah, it's
15th. There you go.
Yeah.
It's Friday. It is the last and final morning show for the year, and I could not be happier to be here. My name is Nick Scarpino. This is my fellow partner in crime, Greg Miller.
What's up?
A great Christmas sweater.
Thank you.
I'm glad you're getting a lot of use out of the Christmas sweater and the Santa hat.
You know, if I had bought them and I expensed them on the Kind of Funny business account, I figured I had to make sure they were on camera as much as possible.
You really do. Notably as well, congratulations to Kevin Coelho. He has got the kegerator in the office, and they have been drinking breakfast.
Joey, go get yourself a cup of mead. You know what I'm saying?
Alcohol makes life
You should have got here at 9:15 like me, Kevin.
I walked in at...
The Portillo did, the wife did. We've been drinking and having fun. Why won't you have fun? It's the day before the Kind of Funny Christmas party.
Great
have a nagila, have a nagila, have a nagila.
You're mixing a lot of different things here. A lot of different things, and I love it, because it is the holiday spirit. I will also note that you smell like my great Uncle Danny. I was like, what does that smell? It smells like alcoholism, and it's great. So you guys are, I love the concept of breakfast pizza, which you've also coined, and breakfast beer now, which is something that's happening.
Thank you.
How many deep are we today?
That's only 2. I mean, that is my second one.
Okay.
I'm hamming it up a bit. But I do want you to know the Christmas spirit's inside me to the point that I feel like being like that pianist in the show Peanuts.
Boom, boo doo doo boo. Linus? Was it Linus the pianist?
No, Linus had the blanket.
Linus was the dirty one.
All right.
Who was the pianist?
Can we just get out real quick too that fucking Peanuts sucks?
How dare you, sir?
Fucking garbage.
Charlie Brown?
Yeah.
How dare you, sir? Charlie Brown is the everyman. He's the struggle within all of us. He doesn't understand anything. He's just trying to bumble through life. Every time he sees a football, he goes to kick it, and Lucy pulls it out. And she goes, "You're a fucking idiot." Which, by the way, is just what's going to happen to you until you get married, pretty much, with women. They're just going to pull out the football. No. Doesn't matter.
Jen pulls out the football even though we're married now.
That's fantastic. Yeah, my wife does as well. Ladies and gentlemen, the Kind of Funny Morning Show comes to you each and every day, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, with the exception of the next 2 weeks. Well, we will be off, but we're going to come back in January stronger than ever, probably around January 2nd, I would imagine. Have we announced when we're coming back yet?
We're announcing we're coming back January 2nd.
Yeah, so we'll be back around that time. But today we get to enjoy just a little look back on the year. Okay, it was a good year.
What do you like about Peanuts?
It's just classic. Boom, boo, doo, doo.
The song, fine, sure.
Here's what I like about Peanuts. Snoopy.
But that's the thing, is like Snoopy's...
Baller ass Snoopy. He's a G. He was a G.
Like, isn't Woodstock the cool one, and Snoopy like kind of like bitch?
No, Woodstock and Snooki were like the dope.
The problem is
they
that
were like
Snoopy
Starsky and Hutch
had Garfield's personality, but we didn't know it at the time. Like, Snoopy didn't give a shit about Charlie Brown. He's a bad example of a dog. No, it's not canon, Joey. You know what you're talking about.
It's pretty canon. Like, we know that Snoopy just like would walk by Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown would be like, "Hey, Snoopy, do you want to hang out?" And Snoopy was like, "Fuck you, bald kid." Why was he bald?
I mean, just life.
Why didn't they give him hair? He was so stressed out all the time.
Chemo?
Maybe.
Stop,
Did he have cancer?
Maybe that was the long play on that.
He's like, I can't hear anymore because the chemo.
What do you smell?
Jesus.
Is it the beer? Do you want your first beer?
No.
Wait, watermelon's bad for dogs?
Yeah.
I think everything in that glass is bad for everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, today's show is brought to you by Omaha Steaks. We'll get to that in a little bit when we give away the game later in the show. I would say Happy Star Wars Day, but is it? A lot of people, our Star Wars Reacts is up. Go over there and check that out. I want to tell everyone right now, we are going to talk about Star Wars a little bit, but it will be a spoiler-free zone.
Spoiler-free zone.
Please don't post any spoilers in the chat.
Remember, they will ban you in the chat if you post spoilers.
Kevin will delete your Twitter account. He has told me, "Nick, I have your login. I've been looking over your shoulder since the day we started here. I know all your passwords, your social security, and your PIN number. I will delete everything. You will never exist if you exist if you spoil Star Wars for people."
You're gonna pull a Sandra Bullock the net on them.
Yeah. God, you remember how Dennis Miller was in that movie also?
Remember when Dennis Miller was like a movie star? Yeah.
Remember when Dennis Miller was something?
Yeah.
Before he was like, you know what I'll be tonight? A Monday night football host.
Yeah, I feel like that's where his career ended.
That's where it ended.
Yeah.
He was going to be a late night host, but he was too smart for that. And he did like Dennis Miller Live, which on HBO, which was great. I loved it. And they had callers that called in and just made fun of him. Coming up on the show also, we're going to talk some Deadpool. And then, of course, today's required reading was Infinity Gauntlet. Yes, we are doing that.
Sneak.
Thank you for all your patience. Sorry for punting that football two weeks in a row.
It happens. You know, when I'm not here on a Wednesday, they can't do it.
But the important thing is everyone read the comic.
Yeah.
We did.
Did you read it?
I mean, I read it like years ago.
Years ago.
I still got it in there. I was talking to Nick about it. It's all
locked in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
There it is. It's all locked in. Kevin has the memory of a baby elephant.
Sure.
You know, fresh as the driven snow.
Why
and
is there
remembers
an
things.
analogy in your analogy?
I don't know. I like to go deep. It's analogy inception is what it is, Kevin. So yeah, go over to youtube.com/kindafunny and check out our reacts. If you have, of course, every react we do, spoiler free for the first 10 or so minutes, and then we go into spoiler territory. So if you guys haven't seen the film, but you're clamoring to see what we thought about it, I don't know why you would do that. You can go over and check it out. If not, definitely go see the film first before we come in here and you guys can talk about it.
I'd like to point out that you haven't given reverence to Portillo yet for coming back to this show. You know what I mean? Okay. You didn't introduce him in the beginning?
Kevin, can we get the lights off, please? I got to do the intro for the show one more time.
Can I, for a moment, just take everyone's attention and grab it and read this comment here?
Sure.
Wait. All right, it moved away. But basically, it's saying, has anyone noticed that Nick looks fucking jacked?
He does look jacked in this
Nick,
shirt.
you look fucking strong right now.
Thank you.
Strong Jackman.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. As you know, I've been putting the time in. We'll see you in a second. Bring it back up, good. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Kind of Funny Morning Show with me, Nick Scarpino. This is Greg Miller, and star of stage, screen, and Instagram, Portillo the dog. Hello, sir. How are you?
Woo!
He's back.
Ken, fucking applaud
They won.
it.
Portillo, bark. Bark.
Bark.
Bark.
A couple things I'd like to note about Portillo right now. His fur is coming back nicely.
Thank you.
The undercoat is gone, and now we're getting the overcoat on his neck.
We're getting there. We're
Still
getting
a little bit of the spanky on the butt.
Yeah.
I also like to note that he is wearing also an ugly Christmas sweater.
Exactly. Well, they're not ugly. We're beautiful, some would say. These are both beautiful Christmas
Well,
sweaters.
his is actually cute. Yours
No, stop. His is great.
looks like two deers fighting in the woods, and both of them should die.
PlayStation buttons. But you didn't
There
see
you go.
that.
I saw the sacred symbols. There they are. Right
Oh, you knew to call them sacred
What?
symbols.
I've been around long enough. This is not my first rodeo, as they say.
Where are you going to go? Who would have you?
Where's he go? Please, you make me nervous every time you let him perch up on Pride Rock there. You know what I mean? Where he's like,
The amount of times I've caught this dog mid-jump totally outweigh the number of times I've missed.
sure. How many times have you done that at 11:05 in the morning after 10 beers?
Can you move your beer over a little bit to the left? No. Thank you. Nope, too far.
To the left.
Right there. I'm just trying to cover up his dick. Like
His little doink doink?
I'm not gonna lie.
That's
Sweaker!
First off, there is a Schminkies. That's got to be illegal in some countries, isn't it, folks? Oh, man, I'm excited about this. Greg,
Yeah.
let me see if there's any other housekeeping things here. The Let's Play Secret Santa video is live. We can switch over to that. I don't know if you have that link, Kev.
Yeah, I do.
Doesn't really matter. Go over and check that out. That's a fun thing we did here in the Let's Play
I can't believe the
family.
views on it.
Great views.
Some would say we should do more Let's Play content.
I
like
would
we
think
should
so.
do in the Let's Play Network content, because apparently that drives views.
Well, they had someone in the comments had a great suggestion yesterday, and Fareed was here, and Fareed says he's been trying to do this for a while.
Leave Let's Play?
What's that?
He's been trying to leave Let's
He
Play.
wants to come work with us and basically be our
Like
new
we
cool
got
Greg.
Abe.
We'll call
How we
cool
got Abe.
Fareed. Yeah. No, he said it would be cool if we all did if all of us. Actually, let me back up. The suggestion was
Thank you.
all of us get split up into dream teams and we go make content that way.
Oh.
So we get us like a one big roster of Let's Play, and then we let the audience break us up into like their fantasy teams, and then we go make content that way.
That's cool. I
That'd
like
be
that.
pretty fun. That'd be kind of cool. So maybe we'll make that happen.
Real quick from the chat, Monk XXX says in Egypt they jail you for eating fruit.
All right.
Is that true? You've been to Egypt.
I've not been to Egypt, but I
You went to Cairo.
Well, no, Morocco.
Morocco,
which is,
close enough. You rode a camel.
Pretty far away from each other.
But I thought you saw a pyramid.
I did not see a pyramid. No, I saw the desert. Saw a giant scorpion in my brain.
Oh, right, yeah.
And actually, it was on the wall. It was dead, but it was
Yeah.
really scary. Still, I just want everyone to know they're really scary. And yes, I did ride a camel and fell in love with camels. And you know what?
Pickles
Pickles and pumpkin.
Pickles
Here's
and
the
pumpkin.
deal. You want to know what my ultimate goal in life is?
You know I do.
To make enough money to have enough land to have camels.
Huh.
And just hang out with camels all day.
Okay.
I like animals. I like camels. Porty can come too. Get off Pride Rock.
The problem is that when I married Genevieve Saint-Onge Miller,
Love your life.
I love my life, I love you too, is that Porty finally discovered someone he likes more than me.
Yeah.
So now that she's over there, he's very interested in what she's doing. He just wants to go over there.
The problem is this. Jen has been with Porty for a very long time.
Also true.
They have been together and each other's companions for a while as Jen has gone through this struggle of trying to immigrate to our fine country here,
Right.
which is way too hard for a person of her talents and motivation and drive.
Sure.
Okay. So she's been locked in that beautiful apartment of yours with Porty. And there was a time when I thought maybe she was potentially cracking there.
Sure.
It was right
Oh,
around
yeah.
the time when she started having business meetings with Portillo.
Right.
And then
scary.
treating
She did
Portillo
play.
like he was her boss. That I
Right.
was like, we should get her over here. She could come hang out with us a little bit.
Right.
And you know.
Well, I'm just saying, I
You can
kept
get out of
him alive.
Yeah.
I mean,
But you're not as
on
good
my
looking.
own,
You're not
pretty
as fun
much
as she
12
is.
years.
Yeah, no.
And now that we're coming up on 13, you got to start more.
He kept you alive through the cancer.
Good point.
He
Good
did.
point.
Remember when they almost gave you too much chemo and he ran up and he took the thing out of your chest?
He bit the cord in
He
half.
just bit it in half and it spit all over the place. Killed the nurse.
To the next story.
Yeah, you got go get a beer. It's fine.
We can fill time till you're back.
Yeah, we
with
can
beer.
vamp.
Havana. He likes
He
it.
had a seizure yesterday.
Baby, have you ever thought about this? Yeah, he had a seizure yesterday. But when I used to do this with him on the morning show all the time, how many seizures was he having? Maybe this keeps all the calcium off his brain.
I love how you're both wearing Christmas sweaters and you're saying Hava Nagila, which is
Man,
great.
I'm all encompassing.
Hey, happy Hanukkah, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Happy Hanukkah. Hanukkah started, right? Did it start already?
It might even be
I saw
over.
Obama say happy Hanukkah. I don't know if it's over
All
or
right, go to
not.
mom. You want to see mom? Go to mom.
Get him on. Get him on.
He's gonna go see her for 2 seconds. Want to come back here?
I'll be honest, I'm the worst Catholic you've ever met. Oh, by far. As far as like when everything happens, like I'm always surprised when like it's Easter. What's Good Friday? Do I eat fish now? It doesn't matter.
Gotcha.
So I know so little about Catholic and the Catholic religion, Christianity. I know even less about the Jewish religion
Sure.
or Islam or any of the other religions out there.
Sure.
Hinduism. I don't know anything.
Right.
I have my good friend Yusef was like, yeah, we just finished Ramadan, and I was like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
That's a thing?
Well, I mean, that's
Thing?
just
very important. Very
That's just
important.
the American education system taking its
Just
toll on us, right?
Failing us, man.
Yeah, yeah.
God bless it. Get out there and make some different friends, people. Kevin.
What I like about I don't miss
Yes.
going to church. Obviously, I don't miss Catholicism. But what I enjoyed about Catholicism,
The Eucharist. They give those little
course,
tiny
of
little
course, of
things.
course.
You know what I was
going
wanting to put?
to
Hey,
church
can I get a little jam on those,
for
sir?
11 months.
Yeah.
And it's always the same. And then when December rolled around and they had the Advent candles.
Yeah.
Where you had the 3 perps, the 1 pink. You're like, when are we lighting up that pink?
Let's
Or
get
when
into
are we
it.
getting that pink one? up?
It's all there to incentivize you to get to Christmas
Yeah.
and then do it again.
exactly.
Do it
yeah,
again.
yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot. I went to church once. I figured it out. I'm good. I don't need to do it again. We're fine. Kevin.
Yes.
Let's bring up this first news. So let's go into a little bit of the news.
Bam.
Deadpool will stay rated R. Disney sees opportunity for rated R Marvel brand. We were talking about this a little bit on the show earlier this week with Gary Whitta, and we both came to the conclusion, of course, they can continue to make rated R Marvel movies under the Marvel banner, under the Disney Uber banner.
Yeah.
It's not going to be that big deal, but Alex Osborne over at IGN confirms this. Disney CEO Bob Iger has addressed the future of Deadpool, confirming Fox's film franchise will remain rated R following Disney's acquisition of 21st Century Fox. Quote, Deadpool, clearly has been and will be Marvel branded, but we think there might be an opportunity for a Marvel R-rated brand, something like Deadpool. For a Marvel R-rated brand, something like Deadpool. Iger said in a call with investors following the news that Disney will purchase 21st Century Fox via the Hollywood Reporter. Quote, as long as we let the audience know what's coming, we think we can manage it just fine. Pretty straightforward there.
You're gonna be all right.
Yeah, Bob Iger's like, a lot of money to be made there. We'll figure it out.
We're not gonna fuck that one up.
We're gonna figure it out.
I don't think we've talked about it on this show. I think we've maybe had conversations just in passing because I've been on the morning show forever. I love the idea of them blowing up all of the X-Men universe, right? Like redoing everything X-Men, bringing in their own X-Men, new Wolverine, new Cyclops, all that jazz.
Yep.
But keeping Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, continuing that, and Ryan Reynolds
Just
being
makes
in
fun
the
of the whole
Marvel
thing.
universe and being the only one who's like, really? Where's Hugh Jackman?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Yeah.
You're not. Do you sing and dance Wolverine? No. What's going on?
I think it's gonna be great.
It'll be fucking really cool.
I
Yeah,
think
and when
it's
he
gonna be
runs
really
into Captain America, he's like, Human Torch? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
What? No. Like,
I love that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I think that's obviously what they're looking for. And this is nothing but, I mean, there's so many different ways they can go with all this, and all of it is probably going to be good for the end viewer.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited about that.
Agreed.
Also love Ryan Reynolds. Like I've said, a lot of people lost faith in Ryan Reynolds after Blade Trinity. Not me, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. I've been a Ryan Reynolds fan since Van Wilder.
Sure.
Okay. Did I watch
Two Guys, Girl in Pete's Place?
the next one in the Van Wilder series, the one with Taj, just Cal Penn?
He wasn't in it. He
Sure
wasn't
didn't
in it.
because Ryan Reynolds not in it.
Oh, you're racist.
That's why. No. Maybe a little.
Nope. No, he's not a racist.
Not a racist. Sorry, we confirmed that.
Yeah.
But I love Ryan Reynolds, and I've loved Ryan Reynolds ever since that day. And everyone's like, "Oh, his career's over," and then he comes back at Deadpool. You all a bunch of fucking
only
fair weather Ryan Reynolds fans. Is all I'm talking
I've
about out
always
there.
enjoyed the work of
Fair
one
weather
Ryan
fans.
Reynolds, except for Green Lantern. And Green Lantern hurt me and it hurt him.
But I didn't hate him in that. That's
Sure.
the thing. I didn't hate Ryan Reynolds in the movie. I hated the fact that it was just his face the entire time, and the rest of it was a CG movie, and the plot was stupid because he fought a big cloud.
Yeah.
But Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively,
A fear cloud.
I liked their relationship. I like Green Lantern. I think it was super fun. I liked him training and doing like holy blood balls or whatever the hell he said. You know, when he has to fight the bigger guy, I clearly have blocked out most
He
of
would have
this
been a
in my
better
brain.
Flash than he would have been. He could have been
Flash?
a good, cool Wally
He's
West.
too old though. He's too old to play Flash now.
Well, now,
wasn't
yeah, no,
then.
not now. Now the world's changed.
You're right. I guess like 10 years ago, he would have been awesome Wally West.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. So rest assured, everyone, Deadpool.
Have we talked it to death this week about the 20th Century Fox?
No, we
Disney
could.
stuff?
Yes, but we could talk more about it. I mean, it's big
Very
news.
excited.
This is. I mean, there's like a lot of stories floating around now that people are like, "Hey, this is awesome news." But heads up, this does make Disney by far the most powerful studio in Hollywood right now.
Right.
I mean, they own. I think there was one stat that was thrown around that I saw in a headline saying that like they have like 60% of the movies that will be coming out will be under the Disney banner, and that's pretty freaking crazy. I could be wrong on that. I may have misquoted that, but like, it's scary, especially since we watched The Last Jedi last night, and Tim brought up an interesting point where he was like, "Oh, some of the elements in The Last Jedi were things that weren't explained because they were explained in the comic books, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And we're getting a lot of that Disneyfication of all these series, and it's." On some level, while I think they're still making great movies, it is kind of like homogenizing it a little bit, right? And when there's no, but that's what I'm saying. When there's no competition, you are going to start to see things suffer a little bit.
Sure.
And that's been my biggest fear.
I mean, we say that, but I still think Thor Ragnarok is a great example of cool. People get these characters. We've seen the response. Nobody cares about Thor. Let's get wacky with it.
Right.
Let's do something cool.
People are saying it's 30 to 40% of the movie output. Thank you for that.
You
40%.
hope that in the same way that Ant-Man and Edgar Wright, how that kind of got the kibosh and they didn't see eye to eye on it. You hope that nowadays, if they were to do that with their next wave 4 or 5, whatever the hell it's going to be of Marvel movies, they'd be like, all right, we've learned from Thor. We have a place for a director like Edgar Wright, a voice like Edgar Wright to come in and make something crazy.
Yeah, I think it's natural to be like, holy crap, we all wanted this, and then once you get it, you're like, okay, well, maybe let's just make sure we don't have anything negative come out of this. I think it's all going to be really good for quite a few years.
Well, I think they have smart people at the head of this, and what they're doing know how to do it, and that's why it's exciting to think about having a good Fantastic Four, having a whole really great X-Men universe, and have them live inside the Marvel universe and have everything else.
It's crazy to think that it's almost like we planned this, right? Of punting the Infinity Gauntlet all the way until today.
Oh, we did. No, with all due respect to everybody, why haven't we done the Infinity Gauntlet here on the Kind of Funny Morning Show? I've seen the Reddit thread that I believe has 1 million thumbs up. I've seen all the comments on your Facebook post. Where is this? I believe, what's that, Kevin? 500,000 likes on Facebook for where the Infinity Gauntlet review was, and where we're going to talk about that for required reading. I'm not going to say Kathleen Kennedy, but someone high up at the Star Wars camp
Called us.
told me, was like, hey, this 20th Century Fox thing's about to pop off.
Right.
It really doesn't affect the Marvel movie Avengers Infinity Gauntlet, Infinity War, but it would give some context maybe to like characters inside of the comic book that really have nothing to do with what we're talking about here if you waited.
Yeah.
I said, interesting.
And you're like, cool. And then she was like, you want to do lunch? You're like, I don't have time, Kathy. I'm sorry.
I didn't want to, I'm not going to say Kathleen Kennedy.
Always trying to get lunch. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, it's crazy how much they want to work with us, and we're just like, no, Disney, no.
Busy.
You know?
I mean, we're in the same,
Do you know how hard it is to do this show every morning? I can't throw a $300 million movie on top of that. I don't have time. Okay? We gotta do Skype calls today with the Patreon supporters.
That's true. That's true.
I don't have time to do episode 9.
To hobnob around here.
Let JJ do that. He's got nothing better to do.
Oh, wow, this escalated pretty quickly from just having inside information being offered Star Wars.
Well, there you go. I'm just saying, if they wanted to offer it to me, I would definitely take it.
Sure. Well, I mean, you've done such great directing work on the Doritos commercial and Kind of Funny the animated series.
Doritos commercial.
They see something in you.
I'll tell you one thing. When that one of my commercials, if you guys didn't know, a long time ago, I tried to win the
Kevin,
Doritos.
punch up the Doritos ad starring
Crash.
Alex Solomia and Alexis Kazambalidis.
I tried to
what am I
crash
even
the Super
searching
Bowl
for?
via Doritos. You know, Dorito does that thing every year. It's like, direct a Super Bowl commercial, and if we like it, we'll give you money, and it'll go during the Super Bowl. So I was like, this is fun, and I wrote 3 of them. I'm like, I can't decide which 3 I want to do, so we just filmed all 3 of them in a day.
Badasses.
I applied for the thing, never heard back, of course. I don't even know if the fucking things were accepted. It doesn't matter.
They were on the website, I thought, right? Or am I thinking
They may have made
different?
it to the website.
Okay.
Yeah, you had to like upload them. Like you had to basically upload them to YouTube, and then they had one of those weird, like site within sites where you go and it's like a playlist, but like a super Uber, and it didn't work very well.
Sure.
It doesn't matter. Long
Here
story
we
short,
go.
On my
Where do you
private
want to start?
channel.
You want to start with the one that has 622,000 views?
Yeah,
all right,
that
let's do
has
that.
11,000
Let's watch that
views.
one, period.
Oh, you want to watch that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, sorry.
No, you're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. Now, this is back when Nick would eat fun food.
Oh man, I ate so many Doritos. It's also back when I was a lot skinnier.
No.
This is when I was doing really hardcore like paleo, and I was in the 170s.
You had the
Look at how
squeezies all the
tiny I
time?
was. Oh, I still have squeezies all the time.
All
right, you guys ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
I
Play
played
this.
3 times yet, like 2 days ago, and Amy's like, "Stop! Get out of the bathroom."
What,
I think that was me.
What drives me crazy about you at the bathroom is like, you somehow wait. Where you know another show, usually my show, is about to go live, and that's when you get in the bathroom. You
No.
get in there like a fucking woodchuck, and
What
I can't
happens
get
is
you out.
this: I do an hour and 5 in this show, right?
Yeah.
And then I do the subscribers, and then I walk down the hallway and think, it would be great if I could pee right now. And inevitably, you wait the entire time I do the show,
I'm building
and then
my
you go,
show.
I gotta go pee.
I'm building my
right
show,
before the
the
show
premiere
happens.
show.
And then worlds collide, and I'm usually just a little bit faster than you because I'm smaller than you. And I'm shorter.
There's been times where
and
I've
a
thought
little
about
more
going out and peeing into the little hole on the roof.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
I think I might drain into the stairs.
Well, there's also a
Yeah,
school over
it
there.
definitely drains into the stairs.
I
but-
haven't done it. I've just thought about it.
Here's where you can
There's
pee,
also
just
an
off the
elementary
edge.
school over there within eye shots of that, so maybe just
They
don't.
can't see what we're doing up
Just
here.
pee off,
maybe just don't
pee
expose
off
them.
the edge.
All
I
right,
do
fine.
that
Anyways,
sometimes. It
play
feels
me the
really good.
commercial from 2014, A Simpler Time.
Rodrigo.
Babe, can you get that? It's your brother.
No. He's gonna eat all of my Doritos.
This is still at your house, right?
Yeah.
Hey, dude. Brought Doritos. Hope that's cool.
Mi amor, our love is cannot.
That's great.
Yeah, it's fun.
That deserves 622,000 views.
Does it?
Where did it get shared?
I don't know. Play Doritos Time because that was my favorite one.
Oh, Doritos Time is a good
This
one.
is my favorite
Give
thing
me
I've
one
ever
second.
done.
Give me 1 second.
You've done a lot of content.
I have. I've made a lot of content since we started this, and I'll tell you one thing right now: Doritos Time's still my favorite. No.
Yeah, I bet this gets stuck in your head.
Yeah, that's the
it.
one.
Got it. God, what an like. I haven't seen this in years, but just hearing the name, it's like, oh God. I bet this gets stuck in your head.
Hey, guys. You want to hear my new song? Doritos time, Doritos time, Doritos time, Doritos time. Doritos time.
That's actually a really good song.
Doritos time, Doritos time, Doritos time, Doritos time. Doritos time, Doritos time, Doritos time, Doritos time. Doritos time, Doritos time, Doritos time, Doritos time.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. As someone who now has worked for you with you for many years.
Sure.
Was that you making the beat as well?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
100%. I love that it was Finnegan in the other one.
What's that?
It was Finnegan in the other one being the opera singer.
Oh yeah. When you can watch. Oh yeah. That was pretty good. And I think my wife's voice was in that as well. I tapped her. I was like, you have to do that. That was pretty fun.
I'm not saying that we should do more of these, but I am saying that.
I want to watch the last
100%.
one. Let's,
You wanna
let's
make-
show the people the last one. Let's go to
I don't
trifecta.
mind for 2018. We sit down here on January 2nd. We come back. We talk about what's happening. We set goals.
Chip
we do
flick.
all these crazy things.
Left. There you go.
We set all these crazy goals, right?
Yeah.
What if we set one where if we hit this goal, we will make a Doritos commercial a month?
Once a month? Jesus, no. Although we could. I made these in like 3 hours.
I know. I mean, we
couldn't
just
them
go
all.
home and we
You
make
need,
12 in a day.
Like, you're such a creative, talented son of a bitch, and you need to be flexing that muscle.
I
more.
agree. I think 12 Dorito ads.
12 every
we go,
year.
here we go.
There was a point where I was like, I want to make a channel that was just Doritos ads. I just
All right.
wanted all my channels
you
to
ready,
be
or-
Kind of
ads.
Doritos.
Yeah, go for it.
Rodrigo, I love you.
I'm
your
gonna
wife.
get a soda.
Don't eat that last nacho cheese Dorito.
I'm gonna eat that last Dorito.
Do not eat that last Dorito.
She's not the boss of me.
She is the boss of you.
It's what she gets for making us watch this cheesy romantic comedy.
You were the one who wanted to watch this romantic comedy. Why is your hand still moving towards the chip?
It's got a mind of its own.
Fight it,
Can't.
please.
No, thank you.
Mi amor, our love, it cannot.
It's good.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Did we think we were going to watch those today? No. Are we glad I did? Yeah.
Joey
I'm glad we
Noel,
did.
put it on the document for potential Patreon tier January 2nd Dorito commercials, 12 months.
There you go. 12 a month.
12
Oh, man, is that what it was?
I said 12 months.
12 months of Doritos.
So a
commercials, ladies and
Doritos
gentlemen.
commercial a month.
There
We could have
we-
Doritos Day. It could be a big thing. We'd pull a string, Kevin. Doritos chips fall from the sky.
Do we clean them up? No.
Kevin does.
We let them rot.
Kevin and Portillo
No,
sit around
here's the
here just
thing.
eating them all.
we
We
let
fill
them
them with helium, and they float. Huh? Huh?
I mean,
Fill the
I like
Doritos
it.
back. Yeah, you drink
Yeah.
your beer.
These
Show kids
beers are-
drinking your beer on your
These
Kev cam there.
beers have been phenomenal.
Thank
Just
God we
what
got
I
the
needed,
kegerator.
you know? Thank God.
That was your fun clip section for the day, by the way, everyone. Those are the fun clips. Not too many more news stories left. Obviously, it's Star Wars Day. I don't want to spoil anything for people, but if
We're not spoiling Star Wars.
if you have seen Star Wars, there is a great article over at IGN.com. Is that how you say that?
IGN.com.
Ignan.
Hold on, don't scroll up. Scroll up, Kevin.
Scroll up.
All the way up, Kevin. All the way up.
They're not seeing any
There
of
you
this.
go.
All right, well then let them see it, but this has no spoilers. There's this great article over here that once you've seen Star Wars,
Go read this article. I
Yeah.
liked it. Star Wars: The Last Jedi's 6 biggest what the fuck questions. And yes, there are 6 of them. So
Only 6. That's
quite, it was
interesting.
more than 6, but these are the ones that I walked out of the movie with, like, couple questions I had for that. Definitely go check those out.
go watch our review. YouTube.com/kindafunny. Our Star Wars review is up. It is the first part, spoiler free. But then we very clearly say we're going to spoil stuff. We go into spoilers. But overall, it did not fare well here at Kinda Funny.
No.
People did not like this movie.
Yeah, it is. It's a quite controversial hot take from us last night, and we're getting some very polarized views of it.
But I
in
mean,
the
so is
comments.
everybody on the internet.
Yeah.
This is a love it or hate it movie, it appears to be.
Time will tell. Time will tell.
I
Now,
think,
Kevin, you keep saying time will tell. You've made the prediction it's a prequel situation.
Oh, I 100% believe that. And I know that's a wildly controversial opinion.
Yeah?
But I really believe that what this does to the lore of Star Wars, it's not a good thing.
I would agree.
I kind of agree that, I
Yeah.
think people are going to look back on this and not remember it fondly. I saw it, I read it, the IGN spoiler article ends with, like, their recap. I didn't read their review, but did you see this? It's like, I'm paraphrasing now, but I read it to you loud. It was like, our full review's up here and it's spoiler free, but in short, we loved it and think it might be the best Star Wars since Empire. And I was like, whew.
That blows my mind.
But you know, that's the thing. They said the same thing about Rogue One, and they said the same thing
Rogue One's
about
great.
The Force Awakens.
Force Awakens was great.
I mean, granted, Empire Strikes Back is the pinnacle, right? It's the height of the Star Wars
That's
franchise.
an opinion.
But comparing it to that, it's just, I'm sorry, dude, I don't buy it. It's one of those things where, like, I would love for I'm sad that we don't have next week, because I'd love for the hype train to go
Taper
down,
off.
and then I want people in here. I want
this is
people
the
that
thing,
love
we'll
this
be-
movie to debate this, because
we'll be back in 2
I want to
weeks.
know why they liked it so much.
Just let people like whatever.
I guarantee you that this will come up when we start talking about the next Star Wars movie. This will come up, and we will debate it then. And
Yeah.
it'll be 6 months later or 3 months from now, and people will have seen it multiple times and be able to settle on opinions and notice things that maybe they didn't.
We'll see. We'll see. But if you guys want seen the movie, obviously go check our review out, and then go check out that article. It's really, really cool. To wipe the bad taste of that movie out of my mouth, like it is like bad pizza, by the way, because you're like, this pizza's bad. I'm never gonna eat pizza again. And the next week you're like,
I thought
I
pizza
want
could
more
never be
pizza.
bad. Everyone
Yeah.
jumps down my fucking throat when I said it was overrated.
Should we get some pizza right now, guys?
you guys are drunk. Kevin, bring up this next story. This is from Gizmodo. This is just fun. Behold, the most hilarious wildlife photos of 2017.
Gotcha.
Now, Greg, let's just scroll around a little bit on this one. Just go a little slow here, Kev. Keep going. Keep going.
Are
keep
any
going.
of these going to get us banned?
No.
Okay, good.
I don't think
That's
so.
not funny.
Keep scrolling.
Yeah, it's not hilarious.
Oh,
Keep
now
scrolling.
we're there.
Keep scrolling.
Now we're there. Now we're there.
It's a bird with a jet stream. There
Nice,
you go.
Okay.
This is get face palmed. That's nice. Look at that one.
Okay, that's
What
cute.
is that
That's
little
really
thing?
cute. That's really cute.
And of course,
Hold on.
there it
Just
is.
realized, I can't.
jeez.
I can't. I thought it's good.
And then the piece de resistance. Just
Couple
taking it in the
bears
midnight
fucking
air, you
going
know?
at it.
Yeah.
If you're a
bless him.
bear, do you
Bear
need to do that
style.
inside? No,
God
you
bless
do
him.
everything outside. Does a bear shit in the woods? It does a lot of things in the woods.
It does.
Not the least.
Penguins
of
going
which.
to church.
Penguins
Alright.
going to church.
I can take that.
That's fun. Scroll down.
Aww.
Jen, look at this one.
Jen, look at this one.
There's a polar bear hanging
Look
out
at
on
it,
the polar
Jen.
bear's ass.
Baby,
That's
see it?
fun.
You get it?
Did you see it?
What's this? Is Fox's pooping in
Fox
the hole?
taking a shit in the hole.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
not bad.
Look at this guy. What do you
Yo,
think the
what
other
did
one
you
said?
say? I don't know. I don't know.
What
That's
the
awesome.
fuck's happening here?
How does he do
What's
that? He's the king.
Little schmeagles there.
If you're at home, it's
Yeah,
it's
we're
a
looking at lots
rabbit.
of pictures.
Rabbit.
This is terrible for you if you're at home.
It's okay.
I apologize.
It's okay. Don't worry. It's fine.
All right, that's it for that.
driving
I just
your
needed
car.
I
We're
needed a
gonna get
little happiness there.
How's work going?
I needed a little happiness
some
there. Joey put this next story on
Joey!
the docket. So we'll read through this. This comes from people.com. Eminem is launching a pop-up diner called Mom's Spaghetti.
Lean into it, Eminem.
Palms sweaty, knees weak, arms heavy. You might want to avoid Eminem's upcoming restaurant. The rapper has announced the launch of Mom's Spaghetti, a pop-up diner and merchandise store that will open in Detroit this weekend to support the launch of his latest album, Revival, which hits stores Friday. The name, of course, comes from one of the best-known lyrics of Lose Yourself from the 2002 film 8 Mile. Quote, his palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. They're vomiting on my sweaters already. Mom's Spaghetti. Did I read that in the right cadence?
No.
Okay.
Kind of just blasted right there, you know.
But he's doubling down on the homage, locating the shop at Detroit's Shelter Club, which also ties in with 8 Mile. Quote, it's the club in the film where he Ralphs before getting ready for a rap battle. So there you go. And they've got if you scroll down a little bit, I guess you can see the menu board.
I'd like to see the menu
they
board.
have here. Mom's Spaghetti, $5, with meatballs, $8. That's a steal.
Spaghetti sandwich.
Spaghetti, pop and water, $3. That's pretty expensive.
Look at him saying pop. Yeah, that's some
Yeah.
Lake Michigan words right there. I know
There you
pop
go.
well.
So if you're over in the Detroit area and you're a huge Eminem fan, go over and get some spaghetti, I guess.
I wonder if it's going to be good spaghetti or
no,
it's going to
be terrible.
No. You think it's just ragu out of a can?
It'll
sauce?
it'll be like SpaghettiOs. Remember Chef
No,
Boyardee SpaghettiOs?
no, don't do SpaghettiOs.
And then remember, did you ever do the Chef Boyardee SpaghettiOs that had the 2 meatballs in there?
No,
They were
it grosses me out.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Last night I ate
God, here we go.
some Hormel.
Chili.
No, it was Hormel
chili's
makes
so good.
pepperoni.
Oh.
And they were like individually like wrapped. They were terrible.
Okay.
It's like the pepperoni you would find in a Lunchable.
No.
They were bad.
That's
We
not
should
good.
get some pepperoni, guys.
Why don't you go get just a pepperoni log? You know what I mean? Cut it yourself.
It was late.
Okay.
I just wanted to go to Walgreens.
Okay.
I was gonna get some sodas. I'm like, I'm kind of hungry. I got pork rinds and pepperoni, and then I had a churning stomach for the rest of the night. I was
Sure
like,
you
this
did.
is a terrible
Sure you
idea. Because we were hungry after that movie, but still, I didn't feel right. I didn't feel right.
I wasn't, man. But it's probably the bun. I had the bun with my hot dog.
Did you?
You didn't have the bun.
No, I meant the movie was bad, so I didn't feel right about anything.
Okay.
You know?
Tim was in the same boat. I was like, let's get food. And he's like, I know I should want to eat.
Yeah, I just want to go
can't.
home and lick my wounds. Plus, we had to read Infinity Gauntlet, so there's that. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready for it.
Are you ready for it?
This is, of course, required reading.
This is required reading. Take it away, Greg Miller.
So a few weeks ago,
yeah.
a little movie trailer for Avengers Infinity War dropped. And we were watching it, and we're like trying to figure out what's going on. And I immediately downloaded this gem nobody's
Yeah,
ever heard of called
there it
The
is.
Infinity Gauntlet.
There you go.
And I started reading right there, and immediately we're commenting on how in the trailer, Doctor Strange's house,
Yeah.
Bruce Banner, he's like, oh, what's going on, right? And I was like, oh, that's great. And then I was reading the book. The same thing started with Silver Surfer, and I'm like, you know what? Some of the questions we have about what's going to happen in this movie might be answered in the book it's based on, or at least
Right.
titled on.
How do these usually go? Are we just spoiling things for people?
This
who
was
haven't read the
required
comics?
reading. You should have read it, so we just jump right into spoilers.
Okay, so spoilerific territory.
We can talk about it. It's a weird one though, because I wanted it more as just a reference to the the movie.
Yeah,
what's
so
gonna happen.
just to have see, and I think that's a good way to frame the discussion of like, what are they going to keep from this? Do you
Exactly.
think in the movie? What are they going to disregard? What do they have to not have in it? Because obviously they can't have Silver Surfer in
It
it
strikes me a lot.
yet.
Or Adam Warlock.
No, they have Adam Warlock.
No, but like they've already said he's not going to be in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Why they introduced
But they
him
created
in
him
Guardians?
in Guardians too.
I don't know.
Let's
He's
call him.
coming-
We're on a crazy planet, far, far the
Is he-
cosmos.
well, again-
Let's call him Adam Warlock. Weird.
This is a huge thing, obviously a huge event. Maybe
Yeah.
he's just going to show up in the second half.
Potentially.
I believe what they said, and I could be wrong about this, but I believe what they said is that he's not coming till after Infinity. He's
Interesting.
essentially
Wait, what? He's not coming till after what?
either parts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they're changing what that character is.
My question, recommendation, whatever, is I don't think a lot's going to be followed from here.
Right.
I think it's going to be a lot like Civil War. In terms of
Sure, where they're
we're taking the title and there's going to be touchstones to it, but
Sure.
it's not going to be the story of Civil War, which was awesome, and the movie wasn't as good. Kind of rushed. Could have built up to that. Could have been its own thing.
Could have been two-part.
I didn't like it. Did not
Really?
like it. Totally reminded me of why I didn't like Marvel comics
Okay.
and older comics in general. I'm not even saying just Marvel, but older comics where it's just like, man, we are just in the metaphysical realm here, and a whole
Yeah.
bunch of fucking colorful aliens are talking and doing shit, and Thanos wants to fucking date death.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, he can snap and kill half the universe's population, which is cool. And again, here's what my dream is, right?
Yeah.
I appreciate a lot from the Infinity War trailer. We saw Thanos show up for the first time. And remember, he's not in his outfit.
Right.
He's in like this like casual wear.
Yeah,
casual
it's
wear.
his evening wear.
This is introduced. That is introduced at the end of Infinity Gauntlet. So I'm like, oh, right there, tip of the hat. I like that a lot. What I hope is that in Infinity War, and this won't make much sense. It won't be as big of a moment, I guess, since there's going to be then. Kevin, you seem to be, get on your mic, you seem to be the expert in all the stuff here. After Infinity War, right, it is another Spider-Man, and then it's also Ant-Man Wasp.
Yeah, and I think we're getting Guardians 3 confirmed after Infinity War.
After Infinity War. I'm sorry, yes, okay, cool. So those are the 3 movies between the 2 parts of Infinity War?
No, I'm sorry. Let me confirm the list.
What I'm saying is I don't think, first off, real quick, in the chat, Load Last Checkpoint says Civil War greater than Age of Ultron. Of course, no one's making that argument. We're not crazy people here.
You're out. You're not.
I like to imagine that this Infinity War ends because he's just beating the shit out of, like when he knocks out fucking Iron Man in the trailer. That's fucking dope. Which he does to Captain America in this, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I hope what happens in Infinity War is he dons the gauntlet for the first time with all the gems on it, has that thing, and does the snap, and it cuts to black. And we don't know what happens. But the problem is if there's 2 movies after, we're gonna have to know. Unless there's some kind of weird side stories or whatever.
I wouldn't be shocked if they were not necessarily
in order timeline.
In order, yeah.
Interesting.
I'm looking into it though. Sorry.
Let that go. So there's cool things for them to pull from and touch from.
Yeah.
I like the idea of the snap, and then I like the new. And he snaps maybe in that it is just people disappearing and dying on as it happens. That was cool, but it's an art style. If we're getting back to just how we review comics on the show, it's an art style and a storytelling that I'm glad comics have moved away from.
Really?
There's just a lot of shit going on in this. There's a lot of.
I see. That's part of the reason why I really liked it. And I read this book probably about 4 years ago, right around the time that the Avengers stuff started popping up. People are like, oh, they're building toward Infinity Gauntlet. I'm like, oh, I should go back and read that. One of the things that's a little confusing is that obviously there's like Thor's storyline. He's not the real Thor.
Right.
Which I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's
Well, that's
going
just
on there.
continuity getting in the way.
Yeah,
Right? They show up and like they have to put a line in there like, oh, I'm not the real Thor.
Yeah.
But I don't want to tell these guys I've worked with them forever.
And I'm assuming that's another book series that built into that.
Me
Silver
too, where it's
Surfer-
like there's a few things where like Silver Surfer gives a real quick recap, and I'm guessing all these were things I should have been reading off that. Yeah.
If I remember correctly, this chat, tell me if I'm right or wrong. Like I know Silver Surfer. I feel like Silver Surfer was like held captive by Thanos for a while. That could have been a whole other series. I just remember reading one series where like Silver Surfer had to like kill himself because he couldn't get away from Thanos. But I could be totally wrong on that. I could be talking out of my ass right now.
Kevin, what'd you come up with in movie order for me?
Sorry, I just had that open.
Still working? Okay.
No, I have it here.
Jay Blaze says Infinity War, Ant-Man and Wasp, Captain Marvel, Avengers 4, but I thought Captain Marvel was further down the line than that.
According to Wikipedia, the only things on here is Infinity War and Ant-Man. So.
Really?
That's the only ones that are dated here.
Why are they calling them all preludes?
I don't know. That's weird. Maybe try to find Marvel's official list. Let's see if IGN has an article up that's kind of has them. We just need to check when they're coming out, like what mid-year, end of year. Obviously I love the old retro style. I like that style. It's very nostalgic for me. I like that everyone's narrating everything that's going on right now because part of the reason why I like the story is because I love the what if scenario of like if you had this power and every hero in the fucking universe tried to beat you, how would they beat you? And that's one of the things that excites me about the Infinity War, the 2-parters. The movie actually is that one of the biggest criticisms I always have is, are they just going to punch harder, right? You always say that, right? Okay, Thanos is the big baddie, right? Okay, but is Thor just going to punch harder and beat him? If that's what's going to happen, right? I like that Marvel takes on these stories where like if you do that, you're just going to get punished for it. How are they going to beat him is the most fascinating part of this. And it was when I was reading it, and it's going to be even more fascinating to see how they build that into the actual movie, right? Yeah. Obviously, they beat him in a roundabout way. That's something that's unexpected, and one could argue that he beats himself. And I think that's really, really cool. But it's going to be fascinating to watch all these characters who have to think outside of the box.
One moment I really enjoyed in this, and I think you'll see, or 2 moments, I guess, parallels to it in the movies, is bringing Hulk back into the fold, where he doesn't want to step through the portal and actually help them out. And they're like, oh, he's a founding member of the Avengers. If he comes back, he's in. He just comes back into me. He's like, all right, I'm in. Yeah. Like, that was some shitty storytelling, but all right, fine. That'll be a cool thing in the thing of them trying to convince Bruce, let alone if now that we've had Thor Ragnarok at the end of that, spoilers, not really, but like Thor has that, if I ever turn back into Hulk, I might not be able to turn back into Bruce. And he turns into Hulk. And we have Hulk up there. Is Hulk are we? And Hulk's more communicative in Ragnarok. Are we going to get when we start up here a Hulk that can speak and is Bruce, and does Bruce control him? Do they understand that? I'm interested to see what that is. More importantly, though, there's that great scene for their plan, like you're talking about, that fails to snatch the Infinity Gauntlet off of Thanos' hand when Captain America and him square off, and like he fucking comes down and breaks the shield.
Yeah, it
like,
shatters it.
They're gonna we all love Chris Evans and Cap from the movies. They are 1,000% gonna do that, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's, you know how he's like in the black outfit or whatever, like looking like Nomad or whatever, and I'm not versed enough in Marvel to know if I got that right. But I feel like what we're gonna get right before the big fight is that he'll don his real red and blue and put on the Cap shield.
Yeah.
And go out there. Shield gets smashed, and he'll do that thing of just like, as long as one man stands to fight you, blah, blah. And Thanos is going to haul off and punch him. And I think he might hit him and kill him to like try to, because they're going to, the hope is, because the comic does it, but I don't think does it as well as the movies will do, of like killing people we care about.
Yeah.
And then, of course, resetting it all with the Gauntlet later on and rebuilding the universe. That way they can go on and make more movies and not have to worry about these people aging out of the roles.
Yeah, it's one of the things that's exciting about it, right? Is you kind of get the best of both worlds. You can kill off people, but then also not kill off people.
Yeah.
Like, do whatever you need to do.
I got the movie list if you guys.
Let's pull up that movie.
What's
list.
the movie list you got over here? So right now, Black Panther, Infinity War on May 4th. Then Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, you were right, J Bongos or whatever your name was, sorry. And then Untitled Avengers, May 3rd.
And then afterwards we have the
Spider-Man Homecoming
movie.
sequel, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians,
3.
yeah.
God, I can't wait for that Spider-Man sequel.
So in Volume 3, like it looks like Adam Warlock is going to be the main villain.
Oh,
Interesting.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, they could easily take, if they wanted to write it a little bit, and have Doctor Strange be that character.
I think that they are.
I mean, that was my
Warlock?
assumption.
Yeah, Warlock's
they'll
right,
probably have him be the person who's figuring out, because he is the master of the mystical arts or whatever it is.
And
So
I
I'm sure he could figure it out. The only connection that I liked was that Warlock lived in one of the stones for so long that he actually understood how they all worked, and I feel like that really built into the storytelling of like, hey, I'm going to be the master planner here because A, I have like the wherewithal to do it, but B, I also have the information to do it. You guys don't really know how powerful he is. Sorry, you have to be. And I like that they could make his character sort of like neutral in that he was fine sacrificing 90% of the heroes to go as cannon fodder in order to actually execute the real plan.
Well, it's because he knew what he could do.
Yeah, he knew he could reset it, but he also like, I mean, he was very strategic. He has that one line in the story where he's like, Silver Surfer's like, is this a game to you? He's like, it has to be, because if it's not a game to me, if I stop to think about the real ramifications of this, I won't be able to do what needs to get done. And I think that's really, really cool. But I think Benedict Cumberbatch could easily pull that role off. Did I say his name right? Batch?
I don't know, man.
Cumberbatch.
Yeah.
Cumberbund, I believe. Ignacio Rojas in the chat says, Banner and Hulk are two different entities. It wouldn't be Bruce controlling the Hulk body, but more like them communicating. If you say so. The last time I saw a smart Hulk was in the DC crossover where he had to fight Superman, and Hulk was walking around with Betty, smashes the tree, says Hulk smash, and Betty's like that, and he's like, oh, thank God I'm not a brainless monster anymore. And he's talking as Bruce. So I thought that at some point it flip-flops and he gets control over it all. But you're saying they communicate? Gotcha, Ignacio, you know better than me. And then Friendzone Hughes is at home humping his lightsaber and says, like, see? They're okay with the Hulk being turned into the Hulk and him saying he may not be able to go turn back, but they aren't okay with Star Wars logic. What we see Bruce Banner in the Infinity War trailer.
Yeah, so clearly that's not the case. He's
Yeah,
gonna be
exactly.
able to
To
turn
your
back.
point, they set the stakes of I might not be able to ever turn back, and he could turn back.
Turns out he can't.
Now, don't get me wrong,
Just
one
like
of my problems
Iron
with the
Man
Marvel movies is the fact that there is no fucking consequence to anything that happens.
Just like Iron Man.
Iron Man fucking 3.
Yep, exactly. I'm done with this. No explanation why I'm still doing this.
Here is an super fucking interesting character trait. I have PTSD because I flew through a wormhole into like another fucking world
an
of
atomic
space.
bomb went off in front of
Blasted me
I
back.
fell all the way down. All the way down.
We've never addressed it. Let's address it.
Hulk
I'm
caught me.
fucked up. I'm a human being. Holy shit. This is awesome. This is great. At the end, fuck all my Iron Man suits. I'm done. Holy shit. Where are they going to put Iron Man? Oh, he's still just fucking Iron Man.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah.
Look, in Spider-Man Homecoming, he's back together with Pepper Potts. They're going to get married. Because last time I heard, they broke up off camera.
Right.
What the fuck are you doing?
And so I think what happened there was Gwyneth Paltrow was like, I got nothing else going on. I'll come back.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
And I thought I was going to do that Sliding Doors sequel. Not happening.
They should do something.
That'd be fucking amazing.
I want to pick up with both those timelines.
Let me see.
So upsetting. One of them, she dies, Greg.
Good in Gaming 611 says, you worry about Cumberbatch, but not
I can't read
Thanos. He says it's not Thanos like I've been, it's Thanos. So the problem is this, when we did the Doctor Strange review, I was tired, and I got it in my brain that I was going to call him Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch, yeah.
And everyone's like, that is not how you say his name. So all the comments were like, Nick, you're saying his fucking name wrong. So now I'm trying to say it right, but now I can't remember how to say it. But I'll figure it out for you guys later in life.
A comic book nerd in my fucking life is texting me to say Age of Ultron addresses Iron Man 3. He created Ultron, winky face.
I mean...
But why is he still in the suit then?
Yeah.
I need to rewatch all the movies, get it all straight. But I do remember
that's right, because at the end he literally like is
Ultron.
standing on the where that baller ass mansion used to be, and he's like, "I'm blowing this all up. I'm never gonna wear the suit again." And they never explained why he came back to wear the
Age
suit.
of Ultron is like a direct connection to like, I don't want to be Iron Man.
Furthering my
need
plans.
something, yeah. But like, I still think that there's like a big missing hole in like the fact that like Iron Man's just back, like.
I would have liked to have seen I have to do this.
Exactly.
I have to
yes,
put this back on.
like I feel like that scene is necessary somewhere. Add it in now. Yes, that's
People
it.
in the chat are saying the kid helped him and said, "Hey, building the suit helps you cope with all these things," and I buy that because his relationship to the kid
was
did help
cool.
him with the
People
personality.
hated Iron Man 3. You're all a bunch of jerks.
The kid was cool.
I liked Iron Man 3.
I did not like
But
the
I like
kid.
Shane Black
I liked
movies.
Iron Man 3 fine. I didn't like the ending of like, oh hey.
Now she has the fucking mutant melting powers
Right,
too.
and guess what? They fixed that
We got
by
that.
just being like,
We got it off camera.
We fixed it. She doesn't have it anymore.
But two fucking heroes have the same mother's name, and that's got to be the fucking thing everybody wants to hang their hat on.
Don't do
N7
this.
Optics says-
Don't do this.
N7 Optics says, "Is Greg saying Asian Ultron?" Yeah, we're slurring our
I don't know
speech
what you're
over
wrong.
here.
I
It's
love
been a
your
really
Avengers
long day.
Asian Ultron.
Asian Ultron.
Greg, I noticed you're out of beer. Do you need me to get cool, Greg?
I need to have, now I got to do
it's
my
the
glass of
water,
water.
Jen?
I've
Cool,
had my
Greg, get him water.
I've had 2 beers. Jen's afraid that I'm going to drink so much today, I won't make it to drinks this evening with our next door neighbor.
The
Friendzone
cigars will
Hughes
make
says,
it all
"Correction,
better.
I'm humping my lightsaber at work, and my plush porg is watching."
Oh, these fucking
God,
porgs.
yeah.
I loved the porgs.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Did you? The shot where they were in hyperspace.
No
This isn't
spoilers. No
This is-
spoilers.
Okay. Is
We
this
should just stop.
spoilers?
We should just stop.
Is
Yeah.
this spoilers?
It's a spoiler.
Yes, nobody wants to know
No,
anything
dude,
about
it's
this
fucking.
movie.
Look, I was at a steakhouse on Wednesday night, right?
Where'd you go?
I went to Epic Steakhouse.
Nice. How
Yeah,
was
we
it?
had to. It was great. It was great.
Yeah?
Thanks, Cool
But
G.
I was at the bar. We were having a pre-drink before we went and sat down for the meal. And I looked over. What did I fucking see, ladies and gentlemen? What did I see? What do you
porg.
think I
It's a
saw?
porg.
Not a porg. Not a porg. The fucking TV spot that I took that gift from the other day that everyone got all pissed off of it. This is a super spoiler. I didn't want to see it. I just looked up, cocktail in hand. There it is. It was the thing.
Did you feel upset that you had to see
Yeah,
that?
were you upset
No,
that that
because
ruined it
I'm
for
a
you?
fucking
You're a
37-year-old
lying
man who
piece of
doesn't give a
shit.
shit.
You're a lying piece of shit. We both know.
That was my problem
you
with
saw
it.
and
When
you're
I
like,
saw when I
you-
saw the build up to the GIF, I was like, "Fuck! I know what's gonna happen."
Did
Fucking
you?
Nick, you son of a...
Do you think that on a here's the thing, a lot of people think, and maybe it's true. Maybe on a subconscious level it was spoiled for me, so I wanted to spoil it for everyone. Level the playing field, so to speak.
Sure.
You know, you know, I know something you don't, and it's rotting me away from the dick out. So you have to be rotted too.
Rotting from the dick out.
Rotting from the dick out. It's the
That was
worst
the
way
other
to
thing
go.
in this book when like I forget who it is, but
Nebula.
No, well, Nebula's awesome. But when he
What's
touches
Nebula
She-Hulk
awesome?
and he touches somebody else and like a little thing of fur starts growing, I was
Yeah,
like,
it just
what?
first-
Oh, and they're gonna get encased in something.
It's trippy. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. This story is fucking twisted.
Yeah.
It's messed up, right? It's going into this mad Titan. His head and seeing his reality and seeing what happens there. So I think there's so many cool things they can do with it. I'm very excited about it. Reading this again, I was like, I enjoyed it, especially on the second read. I did.
I feel like my favorite part of it was him getting the stones, like him collecting all of them and going to like the people that had them.
Oh yeah.
Like I just thought like that was the most compelling.
But see, that
part.
wasn't in this though.
Oh really?
Yeah. So this kicks off with him having the whole thing and
Oh, shit.
Silver Surfer crashing through Doctor Strange.
yeah, this is just those issues.
So I feel like the ones you're talking
this isn't
about.
like the omnibus of
No.
everything
Got it,
that
my
led up
bad.
to
And
it.
that's the
Yeah.
sad thing is like I think what you're talking about
Yeah.
is what they're going to do for the first movie, right? Where
Yeah.
he's still putting the gauntlet together. And that's going to be really cool.
But I
And then I feel like the
My
second
only
movie is going to
issue-
be this.
I
where
think
it's
it
like,
ends
we
with
have
him
to
having
beat
the
him.
gauntlet, and I
And
think he
goes,
snaps. Yeah, which would be awesome.
Or he goes
my,
like this.
my only issue with that is that like, well, this sucks.
Two
Sorry,
snaps in a turn.
I thought that this included that part, but like my favorite part was him going up to these random characters who, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a big Marvel's like I don't read everything Marvel, so I didn't know any of the characters that he took the stones from.
What are we getting 14 packages at once right now?
We got 2.
I just hear boxes moving.
We got a couple.
Do they look cool?
It looks interesting.
Ooh, I like a good package.
It's a big package. Anyways, I did like him going collecting these stones and being like taking them away and playing these games with these other people. Granted, you guys I guess didn't read that. That sucks.
My apologies.
But
No, but that sounds awesome.
But I don't think they can do that in the movies because that's not where the stones are. The stones, we know where a lot of the stones
Well,
are.
there's 6 stones, right? This is what I always get confused on. There's 6 stones. There's 5 fingers and 1 in the middle, right? I don't know what they all do. We've seen how many of them?
5 of them.
5 of them.
Yeah, I believe.
So at least this movie will probably be what we assume he's trying to find the 6th one, put the gauntlet together, right?
It's the soul, the mind,
like we see him
power,
trying
time,
to rip one out
reality,
of
space.
Vision's head in the trailer.
Which that one's the Mind Stone?
It's the yellow one, right?
Yeah, which is reality.
Oh, good. You brought this up.
Reality.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Unless they've changed it.
According to these, I don't know if they're the same.
Yeah. Green is the soul, blue is the mind,
What's the orange
pink
one?
is power, purple is space, yellow is reality, time is red.
I feel like space, time, and reality are the really good ones there.
Yeah.
The mind and the soul, who cares about?
Yeah, but
Power
like-
is kind of what all these are. I feel like you cheaped out on those the first 3 there. Those are just like, because space, time, and reality is pretty much encompasses everything that you could.
Space time Dave.
Space time Dave. Space time Spliff.
So yeah, I'm excited for the movie. I didn't enjoy the book, but it's also just the fact that, didn't click. I'm just not that kind of Marvel guy. What?
Seas candy.
For who?
I love Seas candy.
Bring it over here. Let's get some candy up in this piece. It's
don't
Christmas.
do it. Don't do it. That is my.
It's Christmas. Bring it
That's
here.
my
It's
Achilles
Christmas.
heel.
Bring it here.
Is it a normal box or is it one of those shitty 1 pound boxes that Nick likes?
No, this is clearly a taller box.
What? Do we get anything else? We get any other?
we did.
Like get all. It's Christmas.
While you are unboxing that, Greg, I'll read some tips. We have a lot of nice tips from people. Homer 2K says, "Love you guys." Gave us a very nice tip. Justin Ryan Beer says, "Hey,
Homer,
Greg."
of course. Is he leaving a tip right now?
He left the tip.
Okay, sorry.
Oh no, that's it. He just said, "Love you guys."
Oh, you know that he got married. Or engaged. He got engaged. He got engaged at.
Wait, was he the one that got engaged?
Yeah.
Recently.
Oh.
Who's it from?
Oh, Andy must have.
Merry Christmas from Go Button Productions.
Oh, that's nice. No, that's Brennan. Oh yeah, that is my brother. I'm sorry. Go Button Productions. My bad. I got layer media on the brain because we're going to the holiday party tomorrow.
I'm excited.
Oh my god, it's huge.
Just flip it over.
But then it's gonna flip.
It'll be fine. I'll catch it.
Hold on, we're gonna do
There's
this.
one thing my brother and I know is Seas
Oh my
candy.
god,
Holy
it's not one of those.
shit.
Holy fuck!
That's a lot of Seas candy, man.
Oh, we got some toffee in here. We got the lollipop
My
assorted.
dad loves those lollipops
Can you give me
so
the
much.
coffee one out of there, Nick?
We got the peanut brittle. We got the truffles.
There they are.
We got molasses chips.
Oh, those molasses. I've
never had a molasses chip.
She
Those
loves those
molasses
things.
chips are damn good.
We got stuff that's wrapped up. Oh my
There it
god,
is.
it smells delicious.
Oh yeah, you want?
Thanks,
What
Matt.
is it?
If you're watching, I appreciate that.
Toffee. It's
I'm
Thanks
not there
or
yet.
Hannah,
I
probably,
want
who
to see
sent
what I got
that.
in here.
Appreciate it.
Cool, Greg. We got candy.
While you guys are opening that, I'm going to read some more tips. Hey, Greg. Great seeing you, Patillo, says Justin Ryan Beer. Disregard the people mad at you for the Last Jedi review. Much love. P.S. When is Professor McGonagall coming back to the show? Never.
Ooh.
Never. Scoptimus7 says, hello, Nick, Greg, Kevin, and Portillo. Just wanted to say thank you for all the content. It really helped me get through school year. Can't wait for Kind of Funny 2018. Merry Christmas to all the Kind of Funny best friends out there. Pixel Brave says, wishing you guys an early Happy New Year. 2017 has been crazy, but having you and the other best friends in my life has truly been a blessing. Looking forward to many more memories in 2018. Much love. Game Day J says, congratulations on the tournament, Nick. Just wanted to give you a quick shout out to my brother, Platinum Mike Perry. He's fighting tomorrow against Ponzinibbio. Should be a very entertaining fight. Sorry, I slaughtered that last name. Ignacio Rojas says, cancer aside, 2017 has been a great year, and it's mostly because of you guys. Here's to an even greater 2018. To my friends at Kind of Funny, yes, that also includes you, Kevin. Have a Merry Christmas. Epic Bowl of Rice has given us our final tip for now and says, hey, Nick, can you ask for your one, look into the camera and tell Katrina Gwynn that she's doing great at everything she's doing. She just finished her first semester of college, senior year. Kevin, give me the one. Hey, Katrina, you're doing great at everything you're doing. This is the second week, just in case you missed the first one.
Take me all the way. Joanna.
That's it for tips. Greg, let's go into PS I Love This Best Friend.
Okay.
XOXO. This is your opportunity to nominate. This is your last opportunity to nominate someone for the year. Of course, you guys can keep nominating. We'll just pick it up in the new year, and we always need more. We can always do more than one, but we choose to do one right now because we want you to be special. JP, now he did this last time, and I'm going to try to get your name right. Crowell. JP Crowell is shouting out Nathan Shannon. Let me know if I got that. A little while ago, I shared a picture of my classroom's pop figure collection with the Kind of Funny Facebook group, and Nathan noticed we didn't have Finn from, I think we read this one already, but I'll read it again. Finn, yeah, we did. Finn from Adventure Time, the incredible human being, then took it upon himself to send me this addition to our collection through the mail. He paid for the shipping as well, all the way to Canada. And when I offered to comp him the cost, he said, just pay it forward. What a best friend.
Aww.
That was a nice one. So good I had to read it twice. There you go. I thought you were feeding Portillo a molasses chip.
No.
For a second, I got tripped out there.
I love him. I would never do that.
Me. Ladies and gentlemen, it's giveaway time. Greg,
Yeah, it's me, Greg.
how do
What?
people get entered to win the giveaway?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's simple. If you want to get...
There it is. That
you wanna
second
win-
beer just hit it
No,
in
it's
the
not
face.
the beer. It's just I haven't done this in months, I feel like I haven't done this. If you want to win the video game we give away each and every day, it is simple. Be in the chat like so many of you are right now, or there are 3 other ways where you don't have to be in the chat. Plus, you can amplify your ways if you are in the chat. Number 1, subscribe to us here on Twitch. You get
Yeah, these are my favorite. The Bordeaux are my favorite, so I'm eating one.
Yeah, you can subscribe to us on Twitch. It's just $5. Goes a long way for us. Helps us keep the lights and mics on. If you have Twitch Prime, or if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime. You can use a free subscription each and every 30 days to give it to us. And remember, each and every 30 days you have to give it to somebody, or Amazon sits on your money and laughs at you. If you sub to us, what do you get? Kind of funny logo next to your name, cool emotes, private chat time with us. You get to play multiplayer games with me. Hi, Porty. Oh, you took off the sweater. Is it too hot? Okay. Multiplayer games with me. You get to show ad-free unless we bake them in. We're about to. And then the big one is you don't have to be here for the games. You can also go to patreon.com/kindoffunny or patreon.com/kindoffunnygames. For $2, you are automatically entered to win each and everything we give away. You don't need to be here. Plus, you get all the $1 perks, such as getting access to party mode early, seasonal content like Cooking with Greggy, and of course, watching us record the podcast live.
That was fantastic, Greg.
I was rusty, I'm sorry.
No, you're great. You're doing great. Today's winner comes from the Kind of Funny Patreon, but before I say his or her name, this giveaway is brought to you by Omaha Steaks. What are Omaha Steaks? Let me tell you something right now. There's one thing I like more than pounds of C's candy. It's pounds of protein.
Yeah.
Right now, right? And Greg, you know, it's Christmas time.
It is.
We're all wearing the sweaters.
Yep.
She's got a turtle sweater on. Porty's naked. Oh my
Porty's
God.
naked.
Cover him up. Well, guess what? They're running. This is the best holiday gift you could possibly give someone for $49.99. 75% off savings over there on omahasteaks.com. You enter the code KF Games in the search bar, and you get the following: 2 filet mignons, 2 top sirloins, 2 boneless pork chops, 4 boneless chicken breasts, 4 kielbasa sausages, 4 burgers, 4 potatoes au gratin, 4 caramel apple tarts, 1 Omaha Steak seasoning pack, plus an additional 4 kielbasa sausages for free, which I ate at our Extra Life stream. Kevin has coined the term hand meat, and I'm on board with that because I walked around just eating 2 of them at a time.
They were great.
Taking 2 to the face.
They're my
2
favorite
to
part.
the face.
They're my favorite part of the box, which is something crazy to say for a steak company.
Really? Because the apple turtlets are fucking good.
The apple tartlets look good.
You know,
I did
they-
not eat those because someone ate all of them
you-
before.
The
I
problem with the apple tartlets last time, Kevin,
Is you took them home and I couldn't eat one?
I couldn't find them. I just don't know where they went.
Yeah, it was a mystery, man.
It's
They just-
weird.
It's kind of like how like all the whenever we have other sponsorships, it's just somehow Gia grabs them all.
Yeah,
you know, it's just the
yeah,
weirdest thing. I don't know
huh.
where those go. They just disappear into Gia's belly. Go to omahasteaks.com, enter KF Games in the search bar, and get a 75% savings. It's the gift guaranteed to be a hit this holiday season. It was a hit to my stomach, and I liked it a lot. So get over there and do it. Congratulations to Bryce Barron Borden from the Kind of Funny Patreon. You have won Oh My God's Heads on PS4. That is our final giveaway. But this show's not over yet. I know you guys are thinking, like, oh, don't let it end. Don't let it end. Let's not let 2017 end yet. Well, we're not going to. We're going to go into the chat right now and talk to you, the subscribers and the non-subscribers. First, the non-subscribers. What is right. By the way, the commercial that we did, Tim and I did, I forgot to pimp this out earlier today.
You
If go
son
to,
of a bitch.
Go to kindoffunny.com/Disney and you can actually see.
What's up, guys? I'm
Oh,
Jim
wait,
Getty.
sorry.
Oh, there it is right there.
I was just going to have it on in the background as you talk.
There you go. This is our announcement, of course. That is that the commercial's out. We made a video talking about the commercial a little bit right now. You can go to kindoffunny.com/Disney and see the actual commercial. It's really, really fun. Tim did a great job. I did okay.
You did great.
did
What I
okay
like
job.
is that, no spoilers for the commercial, it ends on a cliffhanger.
It
so
does.
clearly you have to come back.
We'll
I
see.
just retweeted it from Kind of Funny Vid. Well, Greg Miller, retweeted the Kind of Funny Vids account, just like you can.
Beautiful, beautiful. So go over there and check that
For
out.
now,
Let's get into the comments. Remember, queue up your
not gonna
questions,
feed the
comments,
dog.
or compliments. If you guys want to, we'll take 3 or 4 of those from the non-subscribers, then go into the chosen few. Wingfan191 says, "Is there a part 2? Not yet. We did not film a part 2, but they're thinking if they're There might be part 2 one day. We don't know. We left it open-ended because we like sequels to things. What are you doing in there? Oh
eating,
my
but
God, look
the
at how
dog can't
excited
eat it.
Portillo is right now. Woo, he wants that. He wants that. Nick doing his best Booster Gold cosplay.
You really do look like Booster Gold.
Thank you, I appreciate that. The Indie Boy says, Nick, for the love of God, don't waste the bongos. We've already decided the bongos are for a year beyond Extra Life. So we have all the way until the next Extra Life.
I just don't feel those were the rules that were
to get that's Joey Noel is our official rule keeper. Do we have to call Xavier Woods? Is this something we have to call?
I don't know if this falls into his jurisdiction.
Does it fall into his jurisprudence? I don't know what that word means.
That was good. That's a good one.
I just threw it out there. I was trying to riff off you. It didn't work. Nick and Greg, how do you think they will introduce Captain Marvel into the Avengers? Probably via her own movie, I would imagine, right? Isn't her movie
That's the plan, yeah. But
Maybe there'll be a little hint beforehand.
I don't know. I was reading the chat, and somebody said that the Captain Marvel movie is set in the 90s.
Oh, interesting.
And so if she got thrown into another dimension or stuff, she could show up for Avengers 4 or whatever.
It's possible. We'll see.
But I don't know if that's true or false.
Azeroth17 says, Nick, interest level for Pitch Perfect 3. Come on, son.
None.
Oh, no, 10.
You really?
I love
Did
Pitch
you like
Perfect.
Pitch Perfect
No,
2?
but I love Pitch Perfect 1.
Yeah, I mean, we all did.
Aka what? Aka, excuse me? Come on. Actually, the trailer for Pitch Perfect 3 looks good.
I haven't seen the trailer yet.
It's basically them. They're like, our lives really haven't panned out to do anything, really. We kind of just want to sing, and so they get together to sing for like for the troops. And it's just, yeah.
Cool.
It's more fun. It's more Aka fun. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Amy Gill says, this looks like torture for poor Porty. I know.
He just can't have these foods because
I know.
they'll kill him. All this
I
food will
know,
kill you.
He'll die.
He's lived a good life.
Clark Kent 128 says, Nick, give me the last butthole of 2017. Kevin, give me the one. You got to give the people what they want. Butthole.
That's a good one. That was a good one to go out on.
Right. All right. Let's go into sub-only mode, Greg. And then I'll let you go do your show. The room is now in sub-only mode. Remember, if you want to sub and you have Amazon Prime, do it. Right?
If you want to sub and you have money, do it.
Here's the thing. If you have an Amazon Prime account and you haven't subbed to someone on Twitch, that'd be us. You are basically the equivalent of the Joker in The Dark Knight, sitting on that pile of money, right? Amazon just sit on that pile of money, you know what they're going to do with it? They're just going to fucking burn it. They don't care. They have so much money, they don't care. Money doesn't even matter to them. They probably understand how Bitcoin works. Never. Some people don't want to be forever. Some people just want to watch the world burn.
That's great. That was really good.
It was like he was in the room. Right?
It was.
I've been really working on that on the car ride over. 15 minutes a day.
Wow.
5 days a week. I really been trying to nail that. Hey, Nick, did you resub on Amazon Prime? Says Zyger1337. Joey, did I? Did I resub to
I don't.
I think mine's still going. I think I'm still sub.
Every month.
No, but
Tell people.
I think it, but isn't on the it's on the anniversary of your sub, right? So if I sub at the end of last month, it should still be there, right?
Nick, just lie and say yes.
We have to.
They can check, Kevin. They can check.
Nobody can check. This is
They can
impossible.
check.
I don't think I can.
They can check.
I don't think so.
It's the internet. Bitcoin, Kevin.
Yeah,
Kevin,
you're right.
Bitcoin.
She's got you there.
Amazon can do two things with that money. Give it to their employees or burn it, and they burn it, says Shredberg.
They do.
They do. ZS Gamer says, save the best Twitch Prime plug for last year of the show.
Real quick, Nick,
yeah.
I wanted to point out this tweet from last night from Bruce Green.
Okay.
Hashtag The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
It's like The Dark Knight with lightsabers.
Is he serious?
I don't know, dude.
He's not serious.
Can we call him?
Yeah, we got to
Somebody
fuck
must
him.
have his
We're at
fucking phone
12:05,
number,
but
right?
it is worth a phone
I mean,
call.
no, that's just what I want you to believe. Those are the people you respect to find us.
Oh, Christ. Those people.
Andy
those are the
said,
ones that
dude,
hate
what?
you.
And Bruce Green responded, I like The Dark Knight more, but it did a good job of subverting Star Wars expectations.
Yeah, because our expectations were that it was going to be good.
Yeah.
Fucking rung him up right there. You got it.
Bruce.
You are out of here!
I'm sorry, my expectation was that it was going to be good or better than The Force Awakens, and it was not. You know what it was right around the time? I'm not even gonna do this.
Don't do
I'm
it.
getting
Don't
hot.
do it.
I'm getting hot.
Don't
Go
do
over,
it.
go over and
Don't
watch
give any
the
more
reacts.
free promotion.
Go over and watch the
Find
reacts. All right. We're long. We're at 12:05. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take 1 second to thank you so much for supporting the show and everything we do. We could not do it without you guys out there. We do it for you. I love reading the comments on the YouTube videos. I love hanging out with you guys in the chat. It's been my absolute pleasure and honor to help host this show all this year. Very much looking forward to 2018. Remember, of course, our content will continue to roll out next week, so it'll be like we never left.
You got the Games Cast, you got the Game Over Greggy show, you got Party Mode.
Right. Of course, you got one more Kind of Funny Games Daily coming up with Greg and I assume Tim
Gettys.
So you guys get geared up for that. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, love you, have a happy holiday, and eat some cheesecake. See you in a sec.
Ooh. Take me all the way.
No.